Every year, hundreds of students graduate from Clayton High School, millions from high schools nationwide, and tens of millions worldwide. Here at Clayton, 96% of students complete 4 years of high school followed by college. This system of high school and college is a great way to get through education and works well for a majority of students. However, there are some where 4 years is not enough, and others where 4 years is too much. There are actually quite a few different options for schooling that most people don't even know about or don't know they're eligible for. One of these is early graduation. Johann Nafsker, an alum of CHS class of 2025, graduated early and studied abroad. He shares about his experience.
So, I was going through my transcript junior year, and I saw that if I took like 1 or 2 classes over the summer, I could graduate early, and I wanted to. And so then I just met with my counselors in the fall, and we just made sure I had all my credits in, and it was kind of a crazy semester. My senior year, I had full load of classes in the fall semester, and then I was done in the spring, and then in March, I flew out to Germany. I stayed with my friends in Germany for a while, and then also added on a mission trip to Africa. And then I came back and flew home with my sister because she was studying in Austria.
Though early graduation doesn't mean kick back, relax, and hang out. It does require some work and some effort.
They would need to find a semester program or really find something productive to do during that time where we would encourage them to graduate early. We really don't want students, it shouldn't just be downtime where you're hanging out.
One big concern you might have is whether studying abroad or early graduation could hurt your education. Johan shares how it affected him.
So I think for the most part it was just, it gave me a wider perspective, and I don't think it really hurt my education. It was just a couple months, but it was really formative for me as a person.
There's no doubt that his early graduation and his gap semester at the end of his senior year was a huge help to his education. He learned the kinds of things you could never learn in a classroom and had real world experience navigating challenges, facing social situations he'd never encountered before, and frankly having some time for some independent study and learning along the way.
Now, the question is not whether it was beneficial to Johan, but whether or not it would be beneficial to you, a CHS student.
I would suggest that every student give this a long, hard look. It may not be for every student. Students who are a little bit more reserved, maybe a little bit more of a homebody, might face this to be too much of a challenge. But I would imagine that most students, if they take care of their schoolwork normally and are able to do a little bit of independent learning, would do an outstanding job with this. And I think everyone should consider it. There's lots of ways you can serve in all parts of the world, all parts of our country, all parts of our city, that would really be worth some thought and attention.
I think it was a really fantastic experience. It was amazing, but you kind of have to be the kind of person who's willing to be by themselves for a little while. But it's the spring semester of senior year is a special thing in a lot of ways because it's a lot more just hanging out and having fun. So you do miss out on a little bit, but if you're the kind of person that likes adventure and wants to see the world, it was a fantastic experience, and it was not that hard to do either.
Now, like they said, studying abroad is not for everyone, but it might just be for you. So just think about it, research and talk about it if it seems interesting. Because you never know what big adventure is waiting just around the corner.